All right, welcome back. It's recap morning, and as we're getting ready to leave Walt Disney World, today is our last day here, but a few things we want to go over. One of the things is news from Disney World. Also, what happens when you lose a magic band? How do you go about finding it and where you lost it at? And our food review from last night, as well as our review from Hollywood Studios. And let's start there. Yesterday, took off, left here to go to Hollywood Studios. That's where our reservations were made. Ended up the Skyliner, no problems there. We waited in line 30 minutes to catch the Skyliner just from Pop Century to not from Pop Century, it was from the Caribbean. We had to wait in line when we made the exchange, was the big one there. But anyway, I think that they're going to have to start the bus service pretty soon because of the news that's coming out around here. But anyway, made our way to Hollywood Studios, went in, did some rides and various things, walking around. We ended up going, Debbie got us yesterday morning, Rise of the Resistance again. So we did that for a second day in a row, or not second day in a row, but for the second time. Enjoyed it, unbelievably enjoyed it. We also ended up going through Toy Story Land, Muppet 3D. We ended up Star Tours. Not a whole lot that we, really went through. We pretty much took our time yesterday through Hollywood Studios. Enjoyed it. It was a beautiful day. Even though it was cloudy, temperatures were in the upper 70s. So that made it nice. Once we got done with all of that, it was time to eat. Primetime 50s Primetime Cafe. As we mentioned in our vlog from earlier, good meal. I was telling Debbie if I had to choose out of all the meals that we went to and the places that we went, of course I'm going to pick the most expensive one, and that would be our guest. I thought they had the best meal but most expensive. And then Mama Rosa's there in Hollywood Studios, I thought was really, really good, and so on. So, to each their own, but at least we tried different things. Because of the change in our flights, we were going to go to Tony's Tavern today at Magic Kingdom, but we can't now, so we had to cancel that one, so can't give you a review on that. Yesterday, we also built another droid. Actually, I shouldn't say we. Debbie built a BB-8 type droid yesterday. We got to do that. That was a lot of fun. We also had the Ronto wrap from the Galaxy Edge yesterday, kind of a snack for lunch for us, and that was pretty good. Once all that was done, we made our way back, and after dinner did a little shopping, and then here we are. During our adventure yesterday, I will admit, I am the one that lost my magic band. We were at Galaxy's Edge. I remember telling Debbie, I said, I can't find it because, for the droid. We were going to pay for our droid. And that's when I realized it's gone. And of course, as somebody pointed out to us, it's like losing a wallet. To me, it was. And I was just going nuts. So we finished the droid, started looking, and as we were walking past the place that sells the Ronto wraps, I told Deb, I said, pull out the camera. Because when we were eating, I thought, well, I'll see if I have the band on. Sure enough, we knew I had the band on. It showed that at that point. So we knew we were good at there, okay? So we knew we had it. The next place was, we were looking at Rise of the Resistance. And Debbie had taken a picture, a couple of them with me, and there it was still on the Rise of the Resistance. And the last picture came as we were getting ready to jump on board on the ride itself. So we walked over, saw a couple of cast members, and lo and behold, we found the one cast member. She was standing there and she said, I told her what it was, and she says, I had to get that out of the ride. And the guy asked, was your name on there? Yep, Dennis. Sure enough, they had found the wristband. So if you take pictures or you're vlogging or videotaping, whatever the case may be, and you lose a band, it's a suggestion, but it really worked for us. We narrowed it down to where it was, and luckily we found it yesterday. The other thing is Debbie and I both got on to the My Experience, Disney's My Experience app, and we sent in telling them, hey, we've lost this, and they were answering right away, helping us out, telling us what to do, gave us a link to file the report. Once we found it, then Debbie went back on to tell them, hey, we found it, so they don't, have to look for it. So very helpful in that respect. So wanted to pass that along. Speaking of news and passing along, today, what is today? The 14th, right? May 14th, I believe. Well, let's see here. Yep. Down here with the CDC saying that we can get rid of our masks in certain places. Word is coming out that Disney and Universal Studios will be increasing their attendance. They have not said when and how much. The Disney, they are going to start backing off where distancing was at 6 feet. Now they're going to, in some parks and locations, it'll be only 3 feet distance apart. The other thing is the fact that, they made the comment, or they're hinting, I should say, that there'll be no mask this summer here at Disney World. Now, coming up, there's no more temperature taking. They're done with that. At both Universal and Disney World, because when you walk into the parks, they take your temperature. That is gone. So Debbie and I had been talking. I could see 50% attendance coming up here very quickly at Disney World, because they need to recall a lot of cast members back and retrain them. And then I would say by October 1st at the latest, if not before that, but October 1st, the 50th anniversary here at Disney World, 100%. I could see that happening as far as attendance, and probably no mask, but they're definitely going to increase the attendance. They didn't say when and how much. And as far as the mask mandate, they are looking into it. So just wanted to pass that along. All right, our last stop before we head home is at the Magic Kingdom. That's where we're going next. We're going to go in there and hang around for a while, see what kind of trouble we can get into with Debbie and her knee, as she's hopping along, but doing very well, I might add, and see what we have as far as fun is concerned. And then it's on our way back home. So, as always, come on, let's go!
Well, gang, we're about to say goodbye to Walt Disney World. Magic Kingdom, getting ready to leave here. Waiting on the bus and making our way, like I said, back to Pop Century to grab the luggage and head back to Indiana. So we'll have a recap for tomorrow and the whole trip, some things that maybe we missed, but we'll update you when we get back. But in the meantime, come on, let's go.
If you liked this video, please remember to like and subscribe. Also, if you want to join us on our next adventure, let's go!